Thank you.
Attacking them. It's...
All right, here's the deal. Again, you'll be spawning on the airfield, FOB Chotsky. There you can select your vehicles. Reminder, the BTRs are... you can take them as a squad, because someone asked that a few hours ago to me, so feel free to do that. Vic crews, their Vics are either BMPs or tanks or whatever ground designates, but otherwise, once you have everything selected and your inventory is loaded up in your vehicles, I will teleport all the vehicles to staging point and put a teleporter pole down between staging point and Chotsky, which I will delete when everyone is teleported through. Your primary objective today is to clear out Chernagorsk. Your secondary objectives are the area around Voistoda. No, Voistoda, my bad. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce that one. Don't worry about anything at the tunnel. That's out of bounds. I originally wanted to do that AO as well, but it's too framey between Chernagorsk and the tunnel to have both of them garrisoned at the same time. Ground, any questions?
Yet.
All right, good luck, have fun. All right, so they are taking 3 transport trucks, a gas... BMP-3, a BTR-82, Alpha, and a second gas, which will have command. At least I think.
Delta to ground.
Send it out.
Alright, so a breakdown of this AO.
I have a medic. First guy to die is going to reslot.
Hey, friend, that's fine. Do you want me to dispatch my platoon medic?
I've got patrolling squads going around. I have...
Feel it necessary, we should be fine.
Who are the frames in here? I've got one little fortified position over here. I got some other decent fortifications over here.
I don't know why everyone's following the ground command, Vic. You guys should be sitting at the end of the runway east, ready to move out. We're waiting.
You didn't break that already, right, Lamau? And then I've got, you know, some other fortified positions around here with some Vics. Second AA Vic here is on its own. Little fortified position over here, little fortified position over there. 2 BMP, 2s just sitting around right up here. And Tunguska and AA over here just chilling. And he's already been actually aggroing on that MI-28. Nice.
Nailed it. I need a no shit assessment.
So everyone's just being casual right now and chilling outside the VIX. When combat begins, I will be running pilots into aircraft and trying to pull them away. And I do have a debug squad over here. Which one is it? It's these guys. So I can spawn more units in periodically, because if I were to add all the squads and patrols I wanted in this AO, it would be a little more laggy.
Ground command, BMP.
But otherwise, things are going good. Thank you for asking, Shadow.
BMP is going to shadow behind MPP.
And pay for pain. Originally, I wanted to do one. I'll get off the net right now for a second. Pay for pain got postponed indefinitely for the 700th because I really don't like how they are.
Alright, JTAC, this is Airwolf.
Send.
Tunguska probably somewhere in the docks. We've dodged about 5 missiles. We could probably spend all of its ammo this way, though.
Copy.
Currently unable to engage it. It keeps
so that's 5-5. So that's the aircraft telling JTAC they're getting engaged by the Tunguska there. So they're gonna make it deploy all of its missiles, which is pretty smart to do. If it's still alive for a while, I'll send a resupply thing in. But I'm debating doing another pay for pain for TSB on a Monday before I transition to the second half of this campaign. But that will be in like 4 weeks, give or take. How's the frames on this?
Wait one.
Let's check. For Cherno, I'm going to assume 20, maybe 15. No, 25, not too bad. But yeah, they're making the Tunguska fire all of its missiles, and Kennedy just mispinged me.
Area with the shipping containers, I don't think we can. Be advised, this is ground. I can see the Tunguska cooking off now. Mortars, how long till you ready to go? We're ready to
So I think the Tunguska's cooking off, but it's actually one of the Shilkas.
The western edge of Chernagorsk. So basically, you see where the infantry are assaulting?
Hey, firm, I'll get that relayed.
Alright, let me know when the rounds are out.
1 times Tunguska destroyed in docks. Air is reporting a secondary one nearby.
I'm gonna end rescue that guy because I don't want to deal with him. But yeah, no, they only killed the Shilka.
Smoke rounds.
And then I've got a hidden Shilka over here.
Start rolling.
So if air comes close or they try to sneak in reinserts, I can, you know, counter that. And then I've got some short-range AA groups in the form of man pads with a SMA for vehicle stuff as well. But yeah, frames aren't too bad.
Delta, this is BMP, how copy?
Oh yeah, Tempestal. I really love that Redux just adds so much
Delta,
in the form of
BMP.
adding, you know, vertical firing angles to a lot of these AOs. Ways to climb up on the rooftops, for example. Where's one of those examples? That is an AGM coming in to hit my port. Tunguska. No! Tunguska, baby! Oh well. So they would have gotten a radar lock on that, so I'm actually going to send Fudgehead McGee over to go deal with that. Go find him, because last time I sent a 24 against a 28 in this campaign, it was the first mission. I was actually able to smoke the 28.
Go, I don't think the mortars are coming.
Mortars, rounds, are they out yet?
Round, currently fighting with my crew who wants to do the fucking. There you go, mortars are out.
Yeah, don't start this shit. Just fucking order someone to do it, please. You're holding the whole assault
I
up.
have done.
Excellent. Infantry rounds.
They're
are
way off. They're way off. They're in the water.
Scoot, Delta moving.
Bravo moving.
I could just tell by the frickin' angle of that thing that it was off. What on earth? I mean, it's not going to harm them too much. I might 24's in the air.
Be advised, Hind in the air, moving north and
They
west.
just lost the lock, though, with the trees, because, again, I'm having it look for that,
Air's gonna try and intercept, but they're just using their gun.
That's not good. Yes, they're going along the coast. I'm going to wait till these guys hear them moving along the coast, and then I'll go ahead and adjust. Okay, yeah, they hear them.
Delta checking structure on our route.
This is ground. I'm not seeing too much on the rooftops of the factory complex, but the affairs they could be static in their forward still. Also through there.
He got me in a good barrage there. I don't think I'll be able to look up in time.
Hind's taken care of.
Say again, enemy Hind.
That was a wicked dogfight, though. There's a missile launcher up here, so I'm actually going to send that squad over to go check that out, because they tried to launch AA at it.
Ground to infantry squad to be advised, 2 times BMP 2 marked on map for you.
Bravo to others, believe Delta's truck just got blown the hell up.
Hey, firm.
This is Delta, truck's catastrophic.
Who would have thought that there's enemies there?
J-TAC to high.
This is high, send message.
Confirm air has to go back to airbase for resupply.
A firm, over. I don't know why everyone else dismounted when they kept driving up, so... Big oof, someone did die out of that. Actually, we had quite a few people die from that.
Go.
Infantry squad times 2 coming up from grounds east.
Copy that. We may not have eyes on that, I'm afraid.
Alright, I'm going to send another retaliation squad from the town to go in. I got this group coming in because, again, AA did launch that missile back there.
We're on station ready for any fire support.
Mortars could assist with that.
Infantry squads, this is ground. You are free to call in mortars as and when needed.
Otherwise, Makarov looks like they might be going up to assist. Do I use headless clients in my ops? No. Headless clients are only really good when you have the server being bottlenecked by quite a few things.
Not really, my dude. I need someone else to focus on the medical side of things while you focus on command.
I'm not going to give the full spiel of why I don't use headless clients, because it doesn't help clients load AI, it only helps server. So if your server's bottlenecked, I'm trying not to kill them, I just want to, you know, harass them. So if your server's being bottlenecked by stuff and you need to alleviate the AI load, then a headless client would be good.
This is Bravo, we just entered the town.
Olé!
Western area, close to the Bravo mob sector. Sorry,
and for TSB, we don't run any, like, heavy scripted framework, so there's no reason for us to take a headless client, to offload the AI load from the scripted loads. Though we do have a headless client on standby, in case we do have ops that do have heavy scripted frameworks that would take that stuff, and make it complicated, so, yeah. It's tough to explain.
That with our east, both squads neutralized.
Yeah, as Drewski says. Shit, Drewski's here. Interesting.
Copy that.
It doesn't do anything for player loads. Like, they still have to load everything. It's only really good for communities that, for example, do operations that are fully scripted, that don't have anything Zeusing. It's to help, you know, the server just load the AI, offload it to something else. I butchered that explanation, I apologize, but
find any armored targets without exposing ourselves.
I have a massive rant for it because I'm so tired of that conversation. I've been having it with people for 5 years. It's annoying. But, you know, people, you know, they always want to optimize what they can, but really what's going to make this AO laggy is just the detail of the map itself.
Reminder, there is a triple R back at
I mean, it's Redux for Chernagorsk. It's going to be laggy. There's no getting around that, but, you know.
Alpha's in town.
The best you can do as a Zeus is have only a single Zeus client, build the kits yourself, so you lessen the amount of smokes and frags that the AI have, because smoke is another major frame eater.
Alpha's with Alpha.
And try not to build anything too custom in the AO to add to that,
Bravo or Charlie,
that load.
Charlie Delta squad lead.
Is this one life? No, it is hardcore medical though, and these guys, if they do get headshotted, for example, they can insta-die.
I'm on net,
so we have already had a few people die, and they're going to be brought back in base.
Contact with me.
So, to explain what's going on in the AO, Ground is up here with his command team. They have AA up here as well. It is about time I do need to send this bird away. It's not for anything important. It's just a plot element for something later in the campaign. Yeah, but I like this, I really like this map for all the custom areas, because again, last week we went into that underground cave complex. There's a massive underground bunker that I'm going to do later in this campaign as well. Stuff that, again, their MI-28 can't reach, that are the real treat for the infantry. Again, you just have to make sure everything's optimized.
Here's on a helicopter to the east.
Oh, these fucking chads.
Copy that, Charlie. It is on helicopter to the east. I see it. It's taking off. MI-8. Does not appear to be armed.
I'm gonna see if their AA guy tries to intercept that.
BMP.
Yeah, he's trying. He might lose the lock within those power poles, though.
23 back at our airfield we'd be able to swap into.
Negative.
Copy. Just thinking that might be more effective for us.
Trust me, you'll be very effective as a BMP-3 when we get you into position.
This is Charlie.
Yeah, no, a BMP-3 as long as it had a sufficient infantry screen here.
Hey, Bram, expedite your clearance and continue pushing
it
through.
Would be a lot better.
Marker yet?
Okay, so they're firing. I can hear them from this position, so these guys are going to start radioing with each other. That's going to give me the opportunity to
see those two BMPs from here, and you can
send an AT squad over there. This group I'm going to start sending into the south of the town.
Solid copy, rerouting towards command, pause.
It's tough to get things spawned in here because they have some really good eyes on Overwatch right now, but I can still find some good angles because air is off station.
Once you get to the edge of the factory, go ahead and
but again, I spawn in these squads because if I had them pre-spawned in this AO, it would be unplayable for frames.
There is
But-
not a soul here.
The nice thing about hardcore medical is, at least for, you know, that's what TSB calls it, insta-death, is as long as you have it balanced and proper, you can, you know, counter the infantry with less AI, because the risk is greater, and it's much easier to swarm them. So again, I picked a few decent positions in this AO to fortify, and they'll eventually find those spots, but once they start doing that, then all the fun things will come out and start engaging them. More punishable, Nem, you don't know about hardcore medical? My guy, you're a T3 in TSB.
I'm right of the...
I know, you're just explaining it for,
We're just trying to find a way to
for the
move
group.
through here.
Alright, gotcha, buddy. And now let me build that AT
Basically, from
team.
my position, directly...
No, you're not!
You should be able
Alright, you've moved down to T2+. I forgot!
on a bridge.
Alright, so standard AT team, what I like to do is, 2 of the AT guys and this
From
guy.
my pos. From me,
I know the
0802 BMP.
the tank players in this mission, they know how OP their tank frame is, so I really have to kind of double down on trying to eliminate them. But I'll give them a decent range here.
Hey, firm, good lads. Get me that port cleared. Keep sweeping through, pushing northeast.
So how much... the only time you can pay me to do stuff like that, Jaeger, is pay for pain, but again, those are a rare treat. I'm not gonna be like Luton09 back in the day where you could pay him to do whatever he wanted to his player base, because I was the ground commander for that shit.
has turned one of his turrets towards you.
And that is a pain I do not want to inflict on anyone. For little jokes like goats and shit, yeah, I don't mind, but
Look directly below that, you should see the bridge. That's where the two...
I'm not gonna let the viewers control how I handle anything, because that's
Do you have any
kind
eyes
of
in your
fucked.
position?
Shut up, Nemesis! No Luton Jr. here. Free goats. I'm gonna be honest though, I don't really want to spawn anything that's gaggy. Weird to have Sergeant Fluffers back at base, but
Anything at the moment.
just adding goats would it would take too much away from the server load. Yeah, so I think that guy was trying to get his AT out to hit that thing. What I am gonna start doing though is I'll start taking units over and shooting at guys. Now, I'm not trying to hit them. That's the most important part here, because it is insta-death on the, hardcore medical, so I don't want to be the result of them dying, but I do want them to, keep their heads down and stay cautious.
Good hit. Smoke in and decrued.
No eyes in a second.
Hey, bro. Gonna have air trying to engage.
So the issue is once I take control of them, they'll... No, you stupid little... I have to set them to individual because of how I have them garrisoned from the mission file. So there's AT firing up. Any AT hit will start smoking that 82 Alpha, so they got to be a little defensive with it.
Engage the second BMP by the bridge.
And they're taking out my BMPs on the bridge here, so I'm gonna have these guys try to pull away so I can delete them.
Move up to my position at command.
I got this squad moving in. Players have decided to go off on a pincer strategy here. So that means one group's kind of have to deal with my QRF coming in, the other half's gonna have to do that. Normally, I'm a little worried when they do shit like that, but they might be able to get away with it with the amount of assets we have going. But we'll have to see how things go.
All squads be advised, I've got an enemy
Oh,
squad.
Spiky, you're gonna always accidentally hit the players when you do blind suppression. That's a guarantee. Just the point is, you're not trying to actively gun them down, because a Zeus can easily kill off his entire player base. That's the wrong group of people.
Delta.
So, you want to be fair. You want to be a fair DM. If they fuck up, by all means, you can start punishing, but
Bravo, push up,
it's entirely dependent on how your player base plays, and the only way to know that is if been working with the group for a while.
Pushing that way.
Some of these guys have been with me since Luton 09 back in 2016, so got a good handle on them. How's that AT team coming? Yep, still running up there, and they still haven't moved position, so I might be able to jump them. But they got the BMP-3 up here also doing long-range support, which is good. This guy's alone. I'm going to try to pull him back, but the AI, one of the shittiest things they are at is pulling back. Even without VCOM AI or ASR AI3, whatever AI mod you use, AI just don't like to retreat.
Copy. Reposition as needed. That second BMP-2 is still active. Air can't hit it.
That is the AA guy. I want you. 2016 was 5 years. Yeah, I know. It's when I started this channel and shit.
Just burn your paws.
Don't worry about it. We're going to be maneuvering in a minute anyway.
I was way off. Let me actually try ranging this. It only goes up to 500. So Macro, I know is going to ask me for a teleport in a little bit, but there we go. I also just backblasted myself like a dum-dum.
BMP-3 seems like an RPG's trying to get you from the eastern side here.
Say again for BMP.
Seems
That
like
AI
an
can
RPG
heal
fire
himself,
coming
though.
from the east side.
And that medic
So
died,
yeah,
yep.
good call. I'm moving back.
Yeah, we fired quite a bit from that position, so we want to stay mobile.
If you have overwatching elements fire from certain spots, you can take something from the AO and fire back, because you would assume that the AI would do that on themselves. But all of these AI are really fiercely garrisoned right now, because some of these objects, AI can phase through as if it's nothing there. The reason they do that is they detect something to take cover on, so they'll phase through anything to go and take cover behind it. It's stupid, it's just how the coding works.
Delta Squad Lead Commander, get a PvP up since I crashed mid-range, so just no apparent reason.
Then Mike's looting a body back there.
Type it inside the high. You might be a bit busy at the moment, but
This is high. Go for me, over.
Airplane, Commander craft mid-reinsert. I have a TP up.
Stand by.
Delta Squad.
Alright, I need to go down the list here. So this is Makarov's group, so I'll go ahead and get him over, and then Kennedy.
Oh, shit, they can't see me again.
We're on command.
yeah.
And then where else are these lines dragging? There they are.
Alpha, Delta, how's the port going?
An easy way to figure out who's part of what is you just see where the red lines are dragging from the base area, and then you can just follow those and confirm the names on the left roster.
Set up. Excellent mortars. I want
Easy, effective,
on could be a position
well
mark. You want
optimized.
good, ref?
Alright, so the AT team is slowing down. It is aggroed, so one of the cheeky things I can do is I can literally just repaste them, and it refreshes their aggro, and then I can send them up. Air is very notorious for making AI aggro early and getting set to defend only, which is this setting, which means they only fire unless they're fired upon. Don't know why I just clicked that.
Hey, from 8 rounds HE, yeah?
Hey, from 8 rounds HE.
That 80 is a little exposed. The AI
Send, B.
hasn't really noticed this group over here, but if he starts engaging, I might run this guy up and actually dunk it. I'm a little harsher against vehicles than infantry because they can be hit so easily.
Hey, I'm glad to hear you back on
You know, I remember putting guys in these bunkers this morning. I'm like, there's no way these guys are going to be utilized, and sure fucking enough,
We're taking engagement
they're
from
coming along this angle.
You might not want to go there yet.
Any reason to use Achilles over Zen? It's what you're comfortable with. Personally, I prefer Achilles right now because there's a few framework things that Zen doesn't have right now. For example, Zen, you right-click and you add things in the area, whereas Achilles, you can, you know, set the actual radius on your own.
tanks, BMP, be advised, I'm seeing 1 times BTR up on position. This could be a position. Reference the red and white communications tower.
Yeah. That was just a blind fire, but he was just happened to be in range. So I'm not sure if he's going to cook off.
Some tank is looking to engage.
Never mind.
Thank you very much. Mortars, how long are those safety rounds?
I mean, no infantry support. Yeah, I'm gonna boop that. Because once they start, you know, once they do a pincer maneuver like this and then they start spreading their assets even more thin, this is where I can get a little more malicious if I choose to. But again, I only do it to vehicles because vehicles can easily overpower the entirety of the AO if you let them go unchecked.
Copy that, thank.
But as I was saying with Zen,
More is incoming. 20
I
seconds.
prefer this method than Zen's method of you can right-click anywhere, but you can't, you know, make a custom range. Because if you have to fix something, it's a gigantic pain in the ass to get around that.
Copy that.
Another thing, there are a few things with Achilles that I don't believe Zen has yet in terms of framework. For example, with Achilles, there's some custom scripting within Achilles that lets you easily set up.
This is Charlie. We're hearing mortars approaching behind us. Are you good, command team? Yeah, command team's fine.
Those aren't even my mortars; those are friendly mortars.
They landed slightly to our northeast on the edge of town.
Just in north.
But if you want vehicles to respawn with custom inventories, there's a really easy framework within Achilles to do that. That I've been using recently. It's just little things like that that I prefer over Zen, but Zen has some really good features. For example, I prefer pathing garrisoning AI over what Achilles has. Pathing garrisoning is what you see right here with these units, because you can do it within Eden Editor.
We got on the radio tower.
Except it's not technically disabling the pathing, it's a set AI module. That way if I RC this guy, it'll actually break all the units away from that pathing.
If you're looking at the,
But it's easier to manage that if you, with Zen, because you can just double click it and then turn their pathing back on and then, you know, take them off the garrison like that. Easy enough. Yes, I remember the HMG goat statics and the mounted goats. Those were meme-ops. They were just meant for, you know, little fun things.
Unless it's like down slope east side on the road.
Negative, it's right near the structure up there on the top of the ridge.
Water tower.
Oh, he got me.
This is more is firing again. We're just in northeast.
Copy.
Okay, so the reason I shot him was because he literally took a GL round right there, and then he still peeked out at that same exact spot I was firing at, and he didn't react by pulling away as if he valued his life. So I punished him for that, a little bit.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Free to engage.
No clean shot.
Copy.
Charlie Bravo.
Delta ground.
Dead.
Go ahead, Bravo.
Charlie Bravo's already in the question mark area. You're free to push up.
Yeah, I got a few shots on him. So these guys are modeled off of 2020 Russians, so we actually have a few things within TSP assets that
All tankers south, be clear of infantry contact.
gives them some pretty advanced body armor. Specifically the 6B, I believe it's the 4-3 vests from RHS. We have those reconfigured. Oh, this will be funny.
To the north of us. We'll mark shortly.
Thank you, Charlie. Delta, Alpha, once you're cleared on the port, start pushing towards could potentially be a position.
But we rescripted some of the vests for that to be backpacks instead. That way the armor on the vest
We can get eyes on tank.
could be kept, because it was a different value if you put it in a vest.
Some smoke mortars on
We took it from a different mod, but
Charlie to ground, did you copy my last about the
there's a lot of stuff in this framework which is custom for our community, so.
And I've asked tank to engage as well.
I heard their voices over here with T-Far Beta. Oop.
Delta, grounded, copy your last, wait one. Mortars, I need smoke rounds out on shoreline. Delta, please mark a clear location of where you want those smoke rounds.
Marker it.
So, yeah, their body armor, 9mm will just tickle them, so.
Copy. Smoke round ETA like a few seconds once the guy interested.
These guys are reporting something. I'm gonna bring the tank out.
Towards tank's position, they're under attack.
So, it sounds like the AT team finally got up to where the tank was. SAO Arma 3, that one fucking scene, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Be advised, tank has been engaged by infantry running up on our position. BMP seems to have
Charlie will kill the tank with a captured BMP. Thank you, Charlie. We believe we killed it at least. I'll have Air do a quick check of it as well. Mortars confirmed smoke rounds out.
This is Morris confirmed smoke runs out at ETA 20 seconds.
Tank is still operational.
BMP
tank is not dead. I mean, Charlie BMP's tank is not dead. Copy that, gonna have air engage it, get to cover, Charlie.
Bravo copies that, Charlie. We're pushing up on the tank's flank at the moment. We can hit it with AT.
Trying to switch to AGGM.
Boys, just keep your heads low for now.
There we go.
Copies, going solid. This is Morris resisting effect on target.
Delta, how's that affected mortar rounds?
This is Delta 2 IC. Smoke looks good.
Thank you. Keep pushing. How's your 1 IC dead? Or
Looks like these guys are starting to breach in. RPG just took out that BTR.
I think he's back up now.
Most of the guys up here are dead. That's unfortunate. I just heard that tank switch to a different type of ammunition with that little tick, because when you use Zeus units, you can hear that. As well as, you know, the Russian ambient chatter and helicopter. Same with the... It's any RHS helicopter, actually.
Bravo to ATA on that strike on the tank.
Less than a minute. They have eyes on. They're just positioning now.
Good copy.
Charlie ground, just confirming both BMP2s were destroyed, yeah?
I'm actually going to run an engineer crew up here. Did I say you guys engineers? No. Fuck. All right. Really dumb idea. Hey. Can you go up there and, take that? It's a VMP3. You'll probably figure it out, right? Maybe, possibly, I don't know. Why there's a BMP3 here? I don't know. But let's make that a little bit of a priority.
Delta to ground, I got knocked out. We are just now exiting the pier.
Hey, firm. Double time it up to that position. Sniper in radio tower. Clear it for me. There is a BTR out there that we have yet to track.
Hey, firm.
Oh, let me guess. I took the fucking... I knew I did that. All right.
Complete.
Hold up. I take the drivers out of vehicles sometimes to prevent them from driving off at the first sign of contact. I can also rip their fuel out. There's many different ways I can
Bravo,
do it there.
Bravo or Charlie, you got eyes on that tank still? Is it dead yet?
That's an unknown from Bravo. I think it's just hooked off though.
This is Charlie. Thank you.
They might be able to recover it. But yeah, that car is going to come up and be able to resecure it unless they remount it. So these guys, I got 2 squads over here. I'm going to go send them around.
Go ahead and push east along the main road.
Let me go get a copy of my squad back over here.
Delta, I need you to double time it up to that communications tower.
The PAR RP?
Making the best time.
I disagree with you. It wasn't a shit show. It was done perfectly for what it was. It was just a role-playing op, you know? Checkpoint RP. There's no way to really win or lose it. It's just having fun for a few hours, not doing a serious op, you know? Not just my opinion, but it's just Arma, man. Just a video game. If you want something more serious, though, there's places like, there's some really serious PvP places out there.
Delta to ground.
Send.
Our PAR RP is public. That guy just fucking... Karn just fucking did a nice pass on me right there. God damn.
How many are down there?
I don't advertise their community right now because I have a feeling it would get flooded with a lot of people.
How many, bud?
JTAC to high.
This is high, send message.
Can I get a heal, please? I got launched into the middle of an enemy squad.
Ephraim, can you pin real quick?
Ground, it is 1 times RPG, man.
Hey, firm, I'll grab him and bring him out to you. Just mark your position.
Hey, firm, it'll be updated.
Yeah, this guy I'm gonna pull back.
Send. 4 times reinserts back at base.
Copy.
Come on, it's deja vu time. Now I'm the driver, which means whatever the AI do to kill people is whatever the AI do to kill people. Do I put any of the TSB stuff on the workshop? No. The only thing I put on the workshop that was from TSB is my second op I ever did, which was a custom pirate ship thing from back in like 2016. Simply because if I were to do that, it would take too long.
Delta, this is ground. I'm at the LZ1 marker. No sign of your reinsert.
Repeat that for Delta Ground.
No sign of your reinsert at LZ1 marker.
We're gonna follow this guy and see where he goes.
Never mind, got eyes on him now.
Hey, firm.
Because it's clear he doesn't have a gunner. Oh, he's trying to pull a fast one on me.
This is Charlie. We're entering the hill with the radio tower to the east of the town.
Be advised, Delta is...
Basically, you circle the target, have it follow you, line it up with the gun, quickly switch the gun, mag dump. That's a tactic I do from time to time, but... Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of here. Because I don't have anything to penetrate that, so... Oh, fucking bush! Ow!
Should be to our northwest.
Damn bush.
Correct about your position.
Alright, I'm gonna put him here for now.
We're going into ground.
There we go, our awesome technical adventure.
Go for PMP3.
One of them survived.
Will be by the mortars. Pause.
But he knew I was following him back to base, so...
His gun's still damaged, though.
I was about to RC him, I was waiting for him to do the shot. Because there's a glitch where if you RC a unit as it's killed off, within the, like, exact second, it'll break the unit, it'll break your RC capabilities.
Tank, this is ground, check it.
Engine won't turn on yet, because we got realistic engine turn-ons. Ah, fuck.
Go for Bravo.
Yeah, so they just barraged that with their RPGs. Good God.
On the way in.
Send direction again, Air.
Northeast.
Oh, the Band Inc. Lcpl Liru opening from a few years ago. Dude, that was awesome. Band Inc. is a really... I don't mean to sound rude to Luton, but I feel like Band Inc. is what Luton wanted to be with Arma 3 cinematics. Like, that was good shit. No, Band Inc. is a fucking Chad. I had a few conversations with him back in the day when I was really big into making, like, massive custom comps, you know, from the giant submarine, for example. That was, him and I talked about stuff like that. Battle Bus was another really cool thing.
Alright, Bravo, this is ground. I'm seeing...
Yeah, what's that? I'm sure you'd love me to switch into doing, playing with an Xbox 360 controller. Ooh, they had an RPG ready for my ass right there.
Coming in from your north.
Another 20 plus EI.
Alright, we're gonna start deleting groups here to help alleviate frames.
Charlie to ground. Did you copy our last?
Negative, repeat.
We have cleared the radar tower. We're moving northeast from it now.
Hey, firm, you've got 20 EI coming up straight on you.
Hey, firm, we're going to meet them head on.
Good man.
God, just a heads up, the entrance of town is not clear yet.
Alright, so this group is getting surrounded here. I'm actually going to put pressure on them.
Over there, can you just be infantry to our north?
This is a little close.
People, wait one. Send again, Alpha.
It will take time.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw stuff over. Because they've really separated here, and I have the opportunity to do some encirclement and actually kill some forces off.
Attack to Delta.
40K did add Necrons. We have had a few Necron ops. Look up Space Hulk Liru. Granite made this really kick-ass Space Hulk Necron thing.
Alright, be advised. The BTR on top of the hill is dead. I assume the sniper is as well.
Alright, time for shock infantry. Oh, he's out of ammo. Oh well.
Yep.
I love using AT as a shock infantry weapon. It's pretty nice. Here, I'm actually going to call him in. See if he'll go over there and follow my orders. Otherwise, he might get booped. Because he seems very hell-bent. Oh, you're set to that. Okay. Will you follow my orders then? Yeah, so going up against the BMP-3 made him get set to defend only. So I'm going to recall that car. When it gets close by, I'll reactivate it.
Be advised, Delta is pushing northeast.
Hey, friends.
You good, Az, you good. It's okay, I know TSB has a reading problem.
Still engaging.
Didn't mean to give that one order on the unit.
Directions, east, northeast, and some to the northwest, sporadic.
Copy that. If you want, fall back towards the main town, mark an area, and I'll have more.
Oh yeah, Luton's always been popular with the 40K community because he was interviewed by the devs for one of the the official Warhammer 40K games. So
We have dealt with these.
you know, I mean, if you want to be considered famous, that's a good way to be considered for it. How long have I been playing milsims? I assume by your definition, milsim, you're just meaning Arma 3 in general, because usually the term milsim, has just bit the dust there. Milsim is like a subject. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm being a fucking nerd and explaining bullshit. I apologize for that. 5 years. Yeah, Dawn of War 3, that was it. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound like a smartass there. It's, I had to help a bunch of new people with finding communities, yesterday. Luxy just got obliterated right there by both a GL and gun coming down. These guys haven't called for assistance yet.
Ground 2 to tank.
Send it.
That marksman could pick him off. It did pick him off. He got knocked out on top of a thing there. I'm surprised these guys have not called for assistance yet because there's 2 squads here that could come and assist. So I might actually get a wipe here.
No, I'm saying angles, stay there, platoon medic to your west.
Not bad.
Bravo, ground.
All right, I'm grouping him back up. Why did you just go aggro? And I think this might be Bravo actually.
This is Bravo. Lucky's down at the moment.
Okay, Ferrum, I need you to pull back towards the corrupt T intersection there. By the
I'm gonna keep throwing shit at him because one of the small things I like to do in my ops is you know, punish small things, and I'll bend the op rules a little bit for something like that because I would like to see what the player base does here to kind of counter this style of situation. So what I'm gonna also start doing is doing a little bit of RC and knocking out a unit or two. I would say the best way, I've only read part of that, but if you are curious about finding units, I would go to Reddit, find a unit. That's a really good place to find stuff. I do have personal recommendations if I feel like something is gonna tickle your fancy, but yeah, he was firing at my gun. But I only recommend them if, you know, it actually sounds like you could benefit from that type of unit. Alright, he beat me in that fight. Nice. Luxy just bled out.
Bravo, ground. Are you clear of that area yet?
Negative, we're trapped inside the gas station.
Hey, Ferrum, I'm going to drop rounds around you. You may take some hits. I'm bringing danger close. Copy, get small.
Copy.
So they're going to mortar it.
Get ground. The dropping mortar's on us.
Ground PTO.
Keyholing some GLs in there.
Ground, we're heading back to base, doing a full repair, and then we'll move over to where you wanted us to.
Okay. Bravo, just get fucking small, boys. Danger close, rounds coming into you.
Got it.
This is Alpha to ground. We're moving into Prigrodki.
Copy that, Charlie.
Hit by grenade launchers to the south.
This is Delta. We're moving up with the other squad.
I got some of the AI actually coming over and trickling over here.
Alpha, how goes it?
Alright, they're gonna fire on their own.
Alpha's fine. We're calling it good for the entrance of the town here. We're gonna push northeast from here. Also, we've
Run
picked up
units over to simulate QRF.
Copy that. Alpha, can I have you re-divert basically and push towards Bravo's pass? They need support heavily.
I'm still hearing gunfire out of there, so I'll,
Between Alpha and Bravo clear.
As far as I'm aware, yes, but take it carefully.
JTAC to mortars.
This is Mortars.
How many rounds did you just launch?
8.
it's unlikely that this building is going to...
Oh shit.
Bravo,
See, that's weird, because I don't have any arty down. I know they have the right, range card for it.
It's 5 effective.
5 effective, 3 missed. Confirm.
Command, BMP.
Send.
I'm gonna start breaching, and I am going to go for kills.
I'm sure that I understood you correctly. You want us to go to the radio tower?
Correct. Delta and Charlie are currently clearing Chernagorsk. I need you to push up and support that flank.
Mark ground, we're gonna move just in case on the battery.
Yeah, be advised, 3 of your those 3 rounds are actually from yourselves. 5 were on target, 3 missed.
Hey,
Bravo, Alpha are en route. Just stay small. Engage with any small contacts you can still.
Alpha and Alpha boss, we're pushing towards Bravo.
Thank you, Alpha.
High Command BMP.
Growl.
Send.
This is high, send message, BMP.
Apparently your debug corner has a whole bunch of bodies in it.
Oh, okay, thank you for letting me know.
That's how debug corners work, by the way.
That's how they work.
Bravo to any squad, we're 4 effective.
Anyone can join TSB as long as you're 18 or older.
Outcoming. We're 200 meters out.
Delta, whoever else is here, there is a BTR northwest.
Alpha and Bravo, be advised. There's an AGS techies running around northeast of the tank's original overwatch.
Again, going for kills. They've been here for too long.
And BMP.
Send.
It's gonna be a while till we complete your order. Gunner had to go and start team speak. Copy.
Ah, look, backup just arrived.
This is Bravo inside gas station. We're basically all down.
Copy that. Ground and Alpha are on their way to you. Enemy or friendly MI8 overhead just took shots.
Air asset is firing. Engine is hit because I still had some squirters in here. With, I think it was just a AAA actually that hit him. And there she goes. Big ouch. Got Risen running up on his own. Most of these areas are clear. I got QRF streaming in. I'll throw one more squad to come down. Did that BMP get decrewed, or is the AI just being dumb? It looks like it's hit though, so I'll yeah, oh, they hit it. Cool. I had this here to keyhole anything that went through this open area.
Command BMP.
I'm gonna RC this guy to fold in all the AI that are garrisoned around here. You just gotta get a little bit of movement on him, and that'll have everything start maneuvering around. There it is.
Copy. Alpha, this is ground coming in from your southwest.
Good copy.
The AGS was just taken. I think they were firing at Hatter there.
BMP approaching radio tower from the south.
Bravo, this is ground. We are literally in one of the...
Above the ground, send again.
We're right close to you.
Good copy. Be advised, you
I'm dead.
may only be finding wounded and one guy still alive there. 3 of us were
I'm not dead.
Got shot down, so we're making our way back there now.
JDAC ground forces north of objective 3. We have 40 plus EI on the way in. How copy?
Alright, ground, this is Tom. Send. Be advised we picked up all our crew members. We're RTB to repair and rearm before coming back into the fight.
Yeah, copy that. Alpha, be advised, the guards...
The classic GTA Liru snatch.
Enemy held at this point.
Yeah. I don't try to do it anymore. It's literally just an opportunity thing. If this was a BMP, I would not have taken it because this guy doesn't have the ability to drive such a thing, but this is just a car.
This is Charlotte to Mortals, do you copy?
This is Morris.
Redirect 078-037, dump it.
Can't have shit in Chernagorsk, exactly.
A firm, rounds on the way.
I'm gonna go drive this thing into the tunnel and delete it, because he's home free at that point.
No, 078.
So the Russian faction, which is playing as my Op4, quote unquote, in the game logic here, is just Russia 2020. Blue 4, who they're fighting, which you could designate as their Op4, is a Western militia group that had Western-backed insurgent, Western forces backing them. I gotta go around. I forgot about this bridge. And then Green 4, which we still don't know about yet in the campaign, is the surviving Cherno-Russian government.
Solid copy.
So this is cool, because this means next time I do this AO, I can have this, but it'll be a few weeks, so I'm going to take a break from this campaign. Alright.
Give me a sec.
Bravo, ground.
Go for Bravo.
Oh, I got the...
We're at your old position now. How long till you get here?
Bravo reinsert to bring the truck up now. Should be inside of a minute and a half.
Copy that.
So there's still a few groups left in Cherno. Oh gosh, you just, yeah. Reclo there just took a headshot from a 7.62 M60. And yeah, that is sufficient to kill him.
BMP pushing further east towards the other objective.
Yeah, automatically finally taps him, but he just got hit by some guys up here. That was unfortunate.
A firm, BMP.
Dude got domed.
The northeast hillside, there are multiple hostile contacts.
This is Charlotte, we're
Solid copy, northeast hillside, lighting it up.
Thanks for dropping by, Zoo. So again, guys, we will have a second op in about an hour. It's going to be a meme op celebrating 100K YouTube subs. Artillery only, as I promised like half a year ago I would do, so.
JDAC to all forces, we have a confirmed AA site up in the purple circled area, 1 times Tunguska. Could anything maneuver to deal with that?
Tank will go to push to it now.
Wait, one tank, I'm going to reroute Bravo and Alpha there once Bravo link up with us.
Copy, where would you like us instead?
You can go there as well, but I just want you to get an infantry screen for you first.
Copy, that's fine. We'll stage up a mortar's position if that works.
Works for me.
Alright, logically...
Ground Bravo reinsert should be just to your south at this point.
Copy that. Alpha, Bravo, I want you to push towards orange.
I'm going to cut that thing far right, because we know there's stuff around there, so I'm going to go around on the other way instead.
Bravo copies.
What squad's at the most eastern objective?
Spawn 2 more squads, just to give them something additional to fire at here.
Anything else?
Negative.
Yeah, this time was not thoroughly sweep, though.
Charlie to ground.
I know, right? What's that? I know, you never believed in me, so...
Hey, Prime, copy that. Whole position.
What's that? Is the channel Debbie Downer.
Yeah, A position. Once that's done, we should be index.
Yeah, we're going.
Baron, bombs in 2, bombs in 2.
Ground high.
This is high, send message.
Be advised, town of Chernagorsk and 2 question mark areas are clear at this time. However, we have spotted 1 times possible AA site. Having 2 squads clear it once done should be mission complete.
Hey, firm. I'll ask you, are you sure you swept Chernagorsk? Over. Or, scratch that, Cherno.
I was told Chernagorsk has been swept and cleared, but I can reroute some squads back there.
Hey, firm, just asking. Over.
Charlie, Delta, pull back to Chernagorsk and sweep through it. Double check everything for me.
Charlie, this is furthest away squad. Are you sure you want us to pull back?
Thanks, Watson. I appreciate that breakdown.
Pushed out towards the possible AA
And the artillery-only joke, it's not going to be mortars, it's going to be Piats. It's a World War II op.
Charlie is all out of ammo.
It's a giant joke.
Actually, Crash, we're all out of ammo. We are also need a medical.
Okay, well, you can sit there if you like then.
Here, Charlie, where are you? Delta can help with medical, if not ammo.
Charlie's over at the far eastern objective.
That op is in an hour.
Hey, Firm, Delta's here with you. Where are you specifically?
What's that? I've never claimed to be a weeb.
Morse to ground.
Bloodwing's the weeb.
Send Morse.
We got eyes on possible AA position. It looks like there's nothing there.
Well, it could be a man-pad team, could be anything. I'll have the 2 squads check it. Mortars, pack yourselves up and get positioned over at Bravo's position.
AFM.
Command,
Weeb by proxy, thank you. Bloodlust is not on because it's...
We can send all squads towards Cherno.
TSB has a bit of a negative stigma with it because we had it when it was really unoptimized and people would cook off, and when I say cook off, I mean explode in blood, insta-die in
We're dropping a gas 66. Hold your fire on that.
over nothing,
Delta,
so it,
MP2 mark roughly.
maybe one day I'll look back into it, but
Ferry them into the town, clear it, and do a double sweep for me.
it's one of those mods.
We can pick you up too.
Yeah, you could get bloodlusted from a 50 cal shot. It was... Nowadays, though, it is configurable, so you can set that, 12.7 or 50 will, they're the same thing, just one slightly bigger, but, that can't cook you off. Grenades can't cook you off, bigger rounds can, at least from what I've been told and seen, but...
Charlie would be fine with that. Delta? Or Delta would be fine with that. Delta would be fine with that, but...
We'll see.
No problem.
Instead, we have, hardcore medical now for TSB, and we already saw one guy get his head taken off by a 7.62 machine gun, so...
Purple marked area.
Bravo copies. Bravo 2 Alpha. Have y'all commandeered an enemy AGS at the moment?
Yeah, still.
Good copy.
That tank's gotta be careful, because it's gonna drive right into where a squad's looking. And that tank is loud.
Also ZSU in that purple circle moving down the road.
Copy that, Alpha Bravo.
I hear it.
Yeah, we are it.
Copy. Tank, you're pushing up with them, or have you started to move it towards them?
Hey, Firm, we're currently just southwest of the purple area. We heard it fire. It is ZSU.
Yep, hey,
North
Firm.
Tunguska. We found it.
Found it, find it, kill it, destroy it, blow it up, make it good dead.
Be advised, little fucking compound is my fucking enemies.
Copy that.
Bravo copies. Alpha. We're pushing in from this basically direct east.
Well, there goes my, backup AAA piece. Well, I always have a pint glass of water next to me every time I stream, because all the talking does dry out my throat, so I do my best to stay hydrated. But thank you for the $10 spot and the reminder.
Delta.
Arma, hello?
Arriving back at Cherno.
We just got back to...
Oh, fuck. Which screen do I put up? BRB. The game just crashed. Well, chat, how are you all doing? By the time I get back there, it's probably going to be Index, but, TSB main takes like 4 or 5 minutes to boot, so amazing. What's that? You're right. I should have tested it for 44 hours instead of 40 hours. You're absolutely right. Thankfully, it was only me that crashed, so it didn't kill everyone from the server, but... Yeah, I don't know what that would have been. That was an insta-hard crash. I don't know. Like, I was just walking down the street. All of those assets have been tested. There wasn't any memory leaking going on, which is actually surprising. I haven't seen any increase in the amount of crashes we usually get in this style of op, so... It was just pure Arma. I guess, No, I know what it was. It was the curse of I can't kill my own Vix. Sometimes when I RC a unit, and I try to kill one of the player vehicles, Arma just decides to crash me out. It's been doing that for years, and, I was trying to kill the tank, so... Makes sense. Is that a real reason? No, but there is I can give you a correlation with that. God was like, no, you, exactly. See, there's the Zeus... And then there's the actual machine spirit from 40k that controls everything. Oh, man.
Fucking garbage.
What crashed you?
The map.
Yeah.
I alt-tabbed for a second and decided to kill itself.
It's the RNG god. Who knows?
Or rather, last thing I saw before crashing was somebody's fat face blocking me from it going through a door.
I was just walking down the street with an RC'd unit, so...
Yes, it's the map.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't
I could have a 2000
crashed on this map yet.
Arma 3 would still take 2 hours to load.
It doesn't matter how much you pay for a computer if you don't optimize it, and or if you don't have an SSD to actually load the armor quickly.
I'm about to get it back on the server. It's just finding the server again. There we go. Just don't want to stream the password.
Re-download it. Or rather, move it. You don't need to even re-download.
Move what? Alright. Move what?
His armor.
Wait, can you hear me? Because my mic...
Yes, we can hear you.
Because I don't get that, my blue dot's not working.
That means that you had an issue, a glitch with TFAR. You need to alter for your team speak and
so
open
there's a few people in this channel that have apparently been having issues, but some of these people do have really low-end computers, so I'm not surprised.
I just crashed here. Is there any reason for me to rejoin, or is it all basically over?
It's basically over.
Okay.
I'm literally just coming on to Index. They missed like 2 garrisons in Cherno because they just went around and not actually through.
While you were crashed.
We'll see.
Or we just entered them. The hospital in the middle of the town.
Yeah, that was one of them. Fuck. Where will you be when TFAR strikes? The issue is when you're speaking and you get moved into the TFAR channel before it mutes you, everyone in the channel can hear you, and that's something I try to avoid.
So did you turn on the long-range radios on that? Or
yep. Hi. Bye.
Hey, Liru, what happened now?
Load into Zeus. This takes another minute. A first for everything, yeah. Arma 3 is a perfectly wonderful game.
Which streamer?
With exactly 0 bugs.
What is?
What you said, ground?
Enemy infantry still to our southwest, potentially push all the way to the edge of town.
Hey, firm.
Yeah, so they might go and clear that one out, they might not.
ZSU here. Hey, firm, tank took it out.
Good copy. I think we can head back to fucking China then.
If you're clear out there, Alpha and Bravo, yeah, pull back, help just sweep through the town again.
Oh, that's a lot of bodies. Do I have a guy on the high rise over here? No. I will put one up there though.
This is Charlie on short range on channel 50.
He is the SL though, so if I see him, it'll break all the other guys there. So I'm gonna...
Right now, we haven't captured.
Copy that, Marcus.
They got a POW. Amazing.
Through southwest.
This is Mortis Dale Forces. We are reset up.
Copy that, Mortis. This is ground. Thank you.
I was gonna shoot at Matt, but he moved off.
Hey, soft or hard clear?
Say again?
Soft or hard clear?
Soft clear unless you take...
Alright, I'm gonna be bullshitty and, if they call index, they'll call index, but... That's fine.
Be advised, Delta Mark rough accurate.
You don't need it, bro.
Copy.
But yeah, I told him this would be a bit of a shorter AO. Usually this mission lasts about 2 hours. This one lasted about an hour of playtime to an hour and a half of, you know, from slotting everyone to getting everyone in, so not bad. Righto, Nomas, thanks for dropping by. I just realized you're the same Nomas, I bet, from, OFCRA.
Tonk, this is BMP. How copy?
Yeah, go.
Requesting assistance at 065023.
Was? OFCRA? Oh.
Hey, phone push 2.
There's a guy in OFCRA I messaged with, in the TeamSpeak. Never mind, if it's not you, I'm sorry. I thought that was... Never mind, I'm sorry.
Hey, I can park in motorcycle spots.
Fuck, wait, they're walking through the spot now, god damn it.
It's a compact vehicle.
Squads, this is ground. Can we confirm that all red marked area buildings have been cleared at this time?
Red Cross has been cleared by Alpha, definitely.
Sorry, let me rephrase. I phrased that poorly. The marked areas in red are 5EI, garrisoned, etc.
Hey,
there can only be one.
You guys, will I get set as a team killer if I crash a helicopter with 4 guys inside?
What?
Yes.
Why are you asking that? Please don't do that.
If it's intentional, that is.
Alright, this is one of my pet peeves. He's only...
Northeast
his
side of
arms are only restrained, not his legs. So realistically, he could just run.
Turn right.
You know?
Hey, fam, I'm just directing.
I'm gonna drop this guy's gun in gear and do an attach command, but he could just run, you know? Like there's nothing physically stopping him from moving, but I think we're about to index. This is high, send message.
So it seems like after double checking, we did miss some garrison forces at the hospital, but from what I can tell now, there are no more contacts inside Chernagorsk, and other objectives has been cleared.
Roger, if that's the case, pull your forces out of Cherno, and we will go ahead and index over.
Hey, Frem, all forces return to the staging point at this time.
Bravo copies, pulling back.
Delta copies.
Mortis copy.
Delta to tank, if you didn't get it down, I'd recommend towing it towards district.
I got shots east, southeast, shots east, southeast. Who's over
Charlie
there?
is having contact, Charlie is having...
Hey, Frem, all squads converge southeast of Chernagorsk now. Move, move, move.
Alright, you guys ready to see something stupid, janky, fucky, whatever the heck?
Charlie, I need a sit rep. What's engaging you?
I'm not sure right now, it was heavy gunfire.
Hide on, guys.
Hey, Frem, go static, dig deep. We're coming to you.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to run him in third person. I mean, that's just something he could use his foot to get off.
Ground, is there more?
This is janky as hell, but...
Negative at this time. I'm waiting for Charlie to give me more intel.
You know, I didn't have to attach him. I could have literally just grabbed him.
My BMP or my tank cooking up?
That was BMP because of some bullshittery, don't worry.
Alright, copy.
Outcast was doing something
contact.
stupid and he needed to.
Okay, fam.
I don't even want to know. I guess the building one.
Secured over explosion. Don't worry about it. It's not to do with the attack. Charlie, I need a bit of an update, mate. Any ideas what's hitting you?
Disregard. Was rifleman.
Hey, Frem, have you engaged and killed what was assaulting you?
We have one wounded.
His legs don't work.
Copy, but have you dealt with...
He can't climb things, so...
Okay, copy that.
He's just running for it.
Right, all forces disregard previous order. Continue making best speed to staging point. Hey Delta, your clearing of the docks, my dude, leaves a lot to be desired as Charlie keep taking contact from there.
Hey firm, I was kinda DC'd for a chunk of that.
Copy.
Do you want to real quick?
Negative. Ground team's over here. Charlie seems to have dealt with most of it.
Darcy and him has made all these guys go off, but... Alright, now I gotta play. Where does that red line lead to? Actually, that's easy because I can just see that. Teleport, player... And the line disappears, which means the TP request went through. Yeah, I'm gonna hide him in the corner for now. And I will be shooting to kill. Ooh, pickoff shot, nice.
Above the ground, are you sure you don't want another squad? We're still here.
Charlie should be close by, should be groovy. Platoon medic is down at this time, Charlie. I'm to your southeast inside the little courtyard next to the bus marker. Bus stops.
I was distracted by his unconscious buddy on the ground.
Well, the Delta, I'm pretty sure he's sure.
Ground. BMP, how copy? Ground, BMP, how copy?
This is ground, I'm dead. Reinstatement.
Solid copy. Do I see? How copy?
Fuck! I was trying to steal the radio, but they just cleaned me out. Okay.
All ground forces be advised, BMP crew is on foot with enemy weapons, because we just had pistols. We're on our way to you.
Be advised. I would suggest changing our frequency to another frequency because, yeah, I found an enemy with one of our backpacks.
This is high. There's no need to do that. Over.
Okay.
JTAC to ground forces, airs reporting nothing more than scoured.
Now, is that me as the Zeus saying that, or is someone with stolen radio saying that? Because we have the same voice. No one knows. But no, it's just I was gonna get on there and troll them, but they got me. So.
Enemy AGS 30.
Ground, this is high. Message over.
Send.
Roger, be advised. Satellite scan, we're getting it over the region now. We're comparing thermal signatures of forces on the ground with transponders of our forces, and there appears to be no further enemy positions in the town of Chernagorsk at this time. Over.
Copy that. Remind me to kill my squad leaders for really poor clearing.
We don't do that anymore. We stopped doing that after I think the 80s, but anyway, mission is index, over.
Copy that. All forces, index.
Alright, I'm gonna grab my phone here, throw up the feedback request.
So I'm meeting.
I gotta go kill the server here.
Friendly airstrikes.
That was fun. Let's throw TeamSpeak up. So BRB.
Delta, me and you, we're gonna have words, mate.
Alright, so overall, said the op was going to be a shorter one because just a single town clear. Frames were pretty good for what that was. They stayed around 20 to 25 on my end. For some of you guys with lower NPCs, it might have been a bit lower. Do apologize, but again, that's just the map. And I do apologize for crashing. I was just literally RCing a unit walking down the street, and yeah, Arma said no. Nonetheless, hope you all had fun. I'm going to throw up the feedback. In terms of, the only one criticism I have is, actually I have two. One, if your squad is in a building and it's getting surrounded and suppressed by AGS and shit, you need to make sure that support is on the way. Close strike mortars might not do it, because eventually I will start RCing units and walking in there and executing you myself. Because the AA are too inept on doing that. And two, if you have a dismount point, make sure you dismount at it. Don't keep driving your vehicle past, because there might be a squad there, and they might AT your Vic. Otherwise, hope you had fun. Feedback will go up in a bit. Ground, go ahead.
So all in all, was pretty good. Bit slow to get started because our guys are unfamiliar with the mortars. You did alright in the end after a bit of adjustment from one of you guys there. Clearance was a bit hit and miss, clearly. There was a whole compound left in the dockyards. There was a whole compound left around the hospital that wasn't cleared at all. So, you know, next time when we're clearing, if you don't feel it's clear and I'm moving you guys forward too quickly, tell me and I'll pull you back. But otherwise, yeah, just make sure you're trying to clear your sectors. You know, you need to sweep through. Soft clear is soft clear, but you still need to sweep through every little, like, courtyard and things like that. Otherwise, yeah, it was pretty good.
Do that one instead.
You guys moved in under the cover of smoke. You pushed up really well. You swept into the town very quickly. There was no hindrance at the edge, no stacking up and no staggering too much. I got no real complaints. Air did its job. Reinsert bird, I have no idea why you flew over Chernagorsk, but I'll let JTAC touch on that. That's when you got shot down, obviously. But yeah, I'm just pretty happy with everyone's kind of stuff today. Like I say, just clearance needs to be a little bit more concise. A little bit more a little bit more accurate next time. Otherwise, yeah. JTAC or 2IC, you got anything?
No.
No. I guess for Reinsert Bird, I gave him an LZ west to or east of town by accident, and then backtracked west. Probably wasn't communicating properly, that's all. So that's my bad. Also, for Undead, sorry, I told him to kill rooftop snipers. You were on the rooftop, you had a sniper, you died.
Oof.
So sorry.
I mean, come on, PID people first.
Go ahead, Alpha.
Pushed into the dockyards, entirely circumvented first part of the town. Pushed back through first part of the town. I thought Ken would kind of take the other half of the town, but I wasn't clearing. But yeah, shit happens. Lost BTR 82A, gained gas GMG, very nice. Cleared AA position, helped Bravo, I think. Just a heads up, Bravo, if you're holding up somewhere, don't do it next to a fuel station, because that's kind of unhealthy. Other than that, yeah, just lots of running around. Frames were fine. Yeah, Bravo.
So I was just finishing typing. Stuff was... Oh. Am I trying to think? Yes. Okay. Stuff was good. Swept the first area more or less flawlessly. Helped Delta not, die because they exploded. Past that, and more or less took the safe route into sweep our area. I'll admit, the hospital, if I'm remembering where it is correctly, may have been our fault, so apologies for that, but ground had rerouted us out of where we were clearing in the first place to the north, so we bypassed that on the way to our rerouted objective, so might have been our fault, not sure. Outside of that, stuff was good. As for us getting somewhat murdered, that wasn't intentional. We stopped there briefly, started getting engaged, and then never got the chance to move because while pulling security, I got shot and had to reinsert, and by that point, everything had gotten out of hand. So, sorry about that, but it kind of happened. Never got the chance to call for support before they rolled a freaking Land Rover up on us and shot me. Outside of that, stuff ended off pretty well. No huge complaints. Comms are good. Assets were used. So, yay. Go ahead, Charlie.
This is why I like debriefs.
Good job from my squad. No complaints. Had to repeat myself a few times for some people, but that's fine. Nothing about anything. For Zeus, the feedback has been written.
Thank you.
Thanks for the op, Delta.
Apologies for kind of dropping the ball on clearing and such, and also apparently crashing mid-game. So, aside from that, squad did about what I expected of them. So, my bad on that stuff. Good game, y'all. Next group.
Waters.
Mortis did sign within the issue at the start where we couldn't work, well, where a couple of people didn't know how to use it. We got that sorted and did more things. Yeah. If any of my have anything to say, we'll go to next.
Give me assets next. Let's start with BMP.
BMP did pretty well. We couldn't really find a great way to be useful most of the time, so we just kind of shifted to wherever we were needed. We made two key mistakes. One was a little bit more goofy than the other. The first mistake we made was not keeping an eye around us and having situational awareness. We got walked up on next to the tank and died. Luckily, the vehicle was able to be recovered. But that's just something we need to keep an eye on, make sure we have situational awareness going on and don't get walked up on by an enemy squad. Second mistake we made was at the very end of the op. If it doesn't look like a BMP can go through it, we probably shouldn't try sticking a BMP through it. That's basically the gist of it. Tank?
Tank was pretty much useless apart from one ZSU that we hit at the very, very end. I don't think we actually shot anything else. Which was mostly my position. It was just hard for, like Outcast said, it's hard for these assets to really be useful in what we were going through, especially because that town was a pain in the ass to go through in VIX. So yeah, but again, basically the same thing as Outcast. We got walked up on, wasn't good. Just a myriad of bad decisions took place, mostly by me. But yeah.
Let's go air assets. We'll start with the attack chopper.
Yep, Air had fun dealing with the Tunguskas at the port. Managed to kill those. Then we just pretty much hang over the staging point and engage anything we found. BMPs, ZSUs, some infantry. And yeah, I managed to pick up our downed logic pilot and moved him back to base. We had fun.
I will add, I had a fun dogfight with the 24.
Yeah.
With the 28.
Someone launched a missile towards us during that dogfight. I don't know if there's a man.
That was, I think that was from where it originated. I think it was your friendly, but.
Apologies.
Oh, okay.
The nose cone on the 28 wouldn't let me shoot you in your direct info earlier. Also, the building that was missed, the hospital, I had that marked on map for like 30 minutes. I know sometimes markers get forgotten, but I do try to keep mine up to date. So, if you're
Troop, go to Reddit, find a unit, go on the ground with them for a while, and then you'll get the opportunity to Zeus. Trust me. Alright, and our resident bard, Matt, how was your transport? He's AFK, wow, okay, yeah, is it open?
Yeah, open.
Alright, feedback channel's been up. Feel free to, bash me in there. RD only op will be slotting in 35 minutes. So, if you want to fuck around with Pyatt HE on an island, come fuck around with Pyatt HE on an island. I don't know what else to say. But,
Real quick, Liru,
Yep.
the plum mags are still on
Yes.
the
Okay.
Alpha
Please
8.
put them. Put the kit names again. I think I missed a few because I didn't select them all because I'm an idiot. But what else is new? But thank you. Thank you for bringing that up.
Them.
Good. I'll make sure I clean those up tonight.
Yep.
All right.
You better.
No. All right. So yeah, RD only will be in about 35 minutes. I'm just gonna get up and stretch my legs for a bit. So thank you all for watching. Shout out to Drewski for dropping by. It's rare you see verified people show up, but I know him and Emil have been coming in, so it's nice to see familiar names from other major groups. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and hopefully I'll see you in 35 minutes to celebrate 100K. Or not. I don't care.